So, everyone, a very good evening to all of you. So, here I am again with a new topic that is human relationship approach that is called by Elton Meow. Okay, we need to discuss about human relation approach, which is propounded by Elton Meow. Okay, so let's start with the approach here written that what is the meaning of human relation approach. So it's a study of behavior of people, means this approach studied a different kind of behavior of human being when they are working in the organization. Okay, the whole study is about the behavior of a people. So Elton Meo means he is a professor himself. Okay, and he also associated with the Harvard School of Business and a Western electronic company Houghton Works near Chicago. So in the beginning I would also want to mention here that and this Eldon Mio also make one experiment based on this human relation approach. That experiment is also known as Houghton experiment. Okay, we'll discuss in this topic about that experiment. So we'll start with the topic here written that what is the main feature of this human relation approach, which are related to management. That as we know, the definition of management, that it is getting things done through others. Okay, so getting things done through others means others are the people. So the approach sounds that it's related with the different kind of behavior of people which are working in a same organization or a group of the organization. Okay, so this is the first feature of means human relation approach. After that, again, number two said the manager must study interpersonal relation among the people at work. So this is another feature of human behavior. The manager who is look after the workers, he must have a good understanding that what should be the relationship between the worker of the organization. Next, here that the production, if the production is the higher, then motivation also should be also very much high. If there is lack of motivation, then production will be very less. So motivation is required to increase the production level in the organization. Okay, and that is only happen between a good human relation between all the in the organization. After that, again said that the study of management must draw the concept of principle of various behavioral science like psychology and sociology. Means this concept is also include another disciplines, and that discipline is related to psychology of a people and sociology, that another discipline which is included in the human relation approach of the management. After that, future, here again I told you in the beginning that in this topic we are going to discuss one experiment which is done by Alton Neo in in his working time, okay, based on human relation approach. And this experiment is also known as the Houghton experiment. Okay, why it is Houghton experiment? Because it is done in Houghton when he is where he is walked. Okay, um, and he written that USA during 1927 30 with his associated he has done this experiment. 32 associated with 32 associated he has done this experiment. So what is that experiment we'll discuss in this presentation. That first experiment he have done total I think four experiment. Okay, I'm not sure, but I thought that there are four experiment which he have done, which is known as Houghton experiment, and we also discussed their limitation and advantages also in this topic. So the number one, what is called illumination experiment. Illumination is also known as the meaning is called lighting. Okay, suppose here written that I'm reading one by one that some people are put in a place. Suppose people are like labor, and brightness of the light was sometime increase, sometime decrease. Okay, so from this experiment they try to see that that productivity is increase or decrease, but surprisingly at last they have noticed that the productivity of the means workers is not decrease, instead of that it is increase. So finally we can say that it is concluded that factors other than light were also important in the organization. The factor is called the relationship between the workers. So after that, another experiment he has done, that is called relay assembly test room study in the year of 1927 within 1929. So he have categorized two groups, okay, of females, which consisted of 6 female in a group. So each group means two groups are separated, and they have given all the needs and wants whatever they want in the working hours. They have given rest periods, lunch breaks, etc., and also they have got another facility that They can choose their own means mm, means leisure time where they can walk themselves according to their wants and need. But after that experiment, many days out of increase in both in control system. Okay, we have seen that when they give the liberty to the workers, after giving liberty to the workers, the output is increased, and in both the control rooms. Okay, there are two groups, so there are two control rooms, so both the control rooms liberty is increased. Same rules are followed in both the teams. So it is concluded that social relationship among workers is very much important from this experiment. Again, they also participated in decision making. They also participated in decision making process, and this also affect on their productivity of working condition.